Yo, it's JB the Cowboy fan, and yes, sir, I'm back with another one. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Shout out to my subscribers. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to my new subscribers. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. Yep, back again, y'all. Yes, sir. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, bro. I'm almost at that stat. Let's get it. But this video, man, there's a lot of talk about. I've been hearing about how Dak is better than Matthew Stafford, and Matthew Stafford had Megatron, and he couldn't do nothing with Megatron. Well, a lot of people say, man, Matthew Stafford didn't have no roster. He didn't have no good players on his team, bro. He was doing all that shit by himself. No, but you say if Matthew Stafford's so elite, why he couldn't do nothing with Megatron? Let's look at the rosters between Dak Prescott. Let's look at the rosters between Dak and Matthew Stafford in their careers, bro. Let's check that shit out. We're gonna start in 2016. I'm gonna do the first 9 seasons because Dak only been in the league 9 seasons. I'm gonna do Matthew Stafford's team, his time in Detroit for 9 seasons. But we know he was with I think he was with the Lions for like 12 or 13 seasons. I think it was like 12. I think it was like 12 seasons he was with the Lions. Might have been 13. I don't know. Hold on. Matter of fact, I could check. Let me see how long he was with the Lions. 2020, yeah. So 2009, that's 12 seasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 seasons with the Lions. But we're just gonna do Matthew Stafford from 2009 and Dak Prescott 2016 when he came in the league. Let's look at the weapons on offense. Look at the weapons on offense. Okay, Matthew Stafford, his rookie season, he had running back Kevin Smith, not a 1,000-yard rusher. Brian Johnson, 35 catches, 417 yards. Calvin Johnson. This might have been Calvin Johnson's, because he came in the league, 2007, 8, 9. This is third season. And Calvin Johnson had 984 yards, 5 TDs. Okay, who else? What's the other number 2 receiver Matthew Stafford had? Offensive line, no Pro Bowlers. Okay, let's go to Dak's rookie season. See his weapons. Oh, Ezekiel Elliott, 1,631 yards rushing, 15 TDs. Cole Beasley, 833. Dez Bryant, 796. Terrence Williams, 594. Jason Witten, 673. 322 rushes. I wish Rico Dowdle could have got another 100 rushes because all he had was 235 rushes. I wonder what he would have did if he would have got another 100 rushes like Saquon did with 345. But Terrence Williams, yeah, I did that. Look at these Pro Bowlers on offensive line. So he had a better offensive line and weapons his rookie season. Dak Prescott did over Matthew Stafford. Let's go to 2017 season. And then we're going to go to Matthew Stafford's second season in 2010. We're going to check out the weapons here. Oh, 2010, he got hurt. Let me see. Yeah, there go Matthew. Yeah, he only played 3 games, so he got hurt early. His second season. Okay. Yeah, Javid Best at running back. Maurice Morris. Nate Burleson. He was okay. Calvin Johnson. He's the only one going over 1,000 yards. He didn't even have still not 1,000-yard rusher yet. Still not 1,000-yard rusher. Matthew Stafford, so far in his career, has not had 1,000-yard rusher. All right, let's go. Let's go see what Dak had in 2017. He had Ezekiel Elliott. Even when Ezekiel Elliott got suspended for 6 games, he still damn near had 1,000 yards. But he had Dez Bryant for 838, Terrence Williams for 568, Jason Hanna, Jason Witten, another Pro Bowl offensive line his second year. Second year of Dak's career, he got 2 Pro Bowl offensive lines. 2016, 2017, he had three Pro Bowlers each year. Who had the better weapons? Who had the better weapons? Now, at that time, yeah, you would say Megatron was better than Dez, and but okay, but that's all he had. And then Zeke missed 6 games for being suspended. Okay, we're gonna go to 2018 season. Then we're gonna go to Matthew Stafford's 3rd season. Well, 2009. This will be his 4th season. 2009 and 11. Yeah, this 3rd season in the league. Full 3rd season. Who was his weapons? Javid Best, still not 1,000-yard rusher. Nate Burleson. Nate Burleson cool, but he was more like a 3. This was his best number 2. Calvin Johnson once again doing his thing. Still no Pro Bowl on his offensive line. And everybody else has been compatible to everybody else with the Cowboys receivers. Calvin Johnson just been the beast. That's all you have was Calvin Johnson. Let's go to meanwhile, Dak has had 1s and 2s. Let's go to this 2018. Ezekiel Elliott over 1,400 yards. So this is damn near second year, third year with Zeke. He's already went over damn near 1,400 yards twice. He gets Amari Cooper. He only did 725 that season. Michael Gallup, 507. Jeff Swain. Still had 2 Pro Bowlers on the offensive line. That's 3 years in a row. He done had 2 or more offensive linemen that went to the Pro Bowl. Yeah, he started out 3-5 this season, and when we got Amari Cooper halfway in the season, this is half of a season before Amari Cooper though. This is half of a season. So just imagine if you play the full season. Let's go 2019. And then let's go 2012 for Matthew Stafford. He got Michael LaShore, still not 1,000-yard rusher yet. Calvin Johnson, still the beast, the main one. Then you got Titus Young, who's been there. I think this will be his 2nd year. Will Heller, 150 yards, and Brandon Pettigrew. Pettigrew been consistent for him. Still not no Pro Bowler on his offensive line. Meanwhile, Dak is playing with Pro Bowlers on his offensive line. So who's had the better team? Who's had the better weapons? All I see is Matthew Stafford is with goddamn Calvin Johnson. That's the only weapon he had. That's it. The defenses wasn't that good either. 2019. Ezekiel Elliott over 1,300 yards again. Amari Cooper over 1,100 this time. Then you got Michael Gallup over 1,100 too. You got Blake Jarvis, Jason Witten over 529. There you go. Man, his first 4 seasons on the team got Pro Bowlers on the offensive line. Averaging damn near 3 Pro Bowlers every year on the offensive line. And y'all telling me let's look at Matthew Stafford 2013 team. Reggie Bush, the first time he had 1,000-yard rusher. The only 1,000-yard rusher he had was Reggie Bush. Nate Burleson, 461. Chris Durham, 490. Calvin Johnson, still consistent, still the only major weapon, the only major threat. Why Matthew Stafford can't get a bona fide number two like Dak Prescott begging for now, which he already had? Matthew Stafford never had a bona fide number two while he had Calvin Johnson. Let's see if he gets one. Let's go to 2020 for the Cowboys. Let's see if Matthew Stafford gets a bona fide number two to play with Calvin Johnson. But damn near, we are already damn near 5 years in the season, in the career. 2009. Yeah, this is the fifth season. All right, 2020 for Cowboys. Andy Dalton had to come in because that went out. 2 and 3. He got hurt, went out. Matthew Stafford missed a year too. Not a year, but yeah, he missed down there a half season. He only played 3 games his second year in the league. Okay, so we got Ezekiel at 979. Mark Cooper over 1,100 again. Michael Gallup 843. CeeDee Lamb a rookie 935. Oh, 2019, I forgot. Yeah, Randall Cobb who went for 828. So in 2019, damn near had, once again, I'm gonna keep saying it, 2019, he damn near had 3 wide receivers go over 1,000 yards. Okay, first time in Dak's career he don't have a Pro Bowler on the offensive line, but he ain't even playing. Andy Dalton had to, that's crazy. Andy Dalton had to play with that offensive line. And it seemed like Dak was only good when he has a good offensive line, a running back to go over 1,500 yards, a wide receiver that is constantly over 1,100 yards. Man, Matthew Stafford didn't have the talent Dak Prescott had. He didn't have the teams Dak Prescott had. Let's go to 2014. Matthew Stafford finally went to the Pro Bowl. Reggie Bush, nah, he must have got hurt because he ain't 297, no run game again. All he got is Calvin Johnson. Oh, he got Golden Tate to match up with him. Finally, he gets a bona fide number 2 to go with Calvin Johnson. How long is this? This is 6 years in the league. Only one time he had a running back to go over 1,000 yards in his 6-year career. Still, no Pro Bowlers on the offensive line. Finally gets a bona fide number 2 to play with Calvin Johnson. But Calvin Johnson about to retire. Man, that Prescott team's been way better than Matthew Stafford teams, man. Stop. Let's go 2021. Excuse me. Dak Prescott. Ezekiel Elliott over 1,000, even though he was hurt. Amari Cooper 865. He was playing hurt too. CeeDee Lamb, he was over 11. He was over 1,000 yards. Blake Jarvis 96 yards. Dalton Show had 808 yards. There go these Pro Bowlers on the offensive line. See, Dak get to play. Dak get to play with the ones, the Pro Bowlers, and he still can't do nothing with them. He still can't do nothing with the Pro Bowlers. Matthew Stafford ain't never had no Pro Bowl offensive line. Ever. When his career with Detroit, they go 2015 for Matthew Stafford. Oh my goodness. Amir Abdullah, 595. Still not 1,000-yard rush. Only one time. Calvin Johnson, Mr. Consistent, over 1,100. Then Golden Tate back down a little bit, 813. Eric Ebron, 537. No offensive line Pro Bowlers. Once again. 2022 season for Dak Prescott. He gets hurt this season. Missed 5 games. Ezekiel Elliott, and we know that he still had 12 TDs, 876 yards. Noah Brown, 555. Michael Gallup, 4. Oh, look at here. CeeDee Lamb, 1359. Huh? 2 Pro Bowlers again on the offensive line. Matthew Stafford, Theo Reddick, 357, not a 1,000-yard rusher. Anquan Bolden, 584. Marvin Jones, 930. Golden Tate, 1,000. He don't even got Megatron no more. Golden Tate moved from the 2 to the 1. So you pick Golden Tate over CD, Amari Cooper. Shit, Michael Gallup did what Golden Tate has done. So look at how you gonna compare them weapons? Still not a Pro Bowler on that offensive line either. I mean, yeah. Still not a Pro Bowler on that offensive line for the lines of Matthew Stafford had to play with. I mean, come on now. Who's had the better weapons? Who's had the better team, bro? Let's go 2023 for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott. Tony Pollard went over 1,000. See, he consistently got running backs going over 1,000 yards, bro. Consistently. Cook 657. Michael Gallup 418. CD 1,749. Ferguson 761. Pro Bowlers again on the offensive line. Man, y'all stop this madness, bro. Dak Prescott ain't had no offensive line. He ain't had no weapons. Yes, it's showing to me that Matthew Stafford is better at playing the quarterback position than Dak Prescott, bro. He's better. He's never had the weapons that Amir Abdullah, 552. He's never had a run game. Marvin Jones, 1,101. Golden Tate, 1,003. Eric Ebron, 574. Darren Fells, 177. Still ain't none on. He playing with CD Lamb getting 1,300 yards and 1,700 yards. We're a running back going over 1,000 every game. Man, come on, man. I mean, every season. And Matthew Stafford ain't had the weapons Dak Prescott has had. And he ain't do shit with them offensive line. Okay, 2024, I got to go to, hold on. Let's do this. I got to go 2024, then I got to do it like this. Okay. Rico Dotto went over 1,000 yards rushing. Let's go receiving. Wide receiver position. CD Lamb, 1,194. So he had a 1,000-yard rusher. He had a 1,000-yard wide receiver. Hey, Brandon Cook, Cap Von Turpin, Jalen Tolbert. Matthew Stafford in his 9th season. He had LeGarrette Blount, still didn't have a 1,000-yard rusher. Kenny Galladay, over 1,000 yards, still not an offensive lineman, the Pro Bowler offensive lineman. Come on, man. I mean, I don't even really need those. Yeah, those are the first 9 seasons. This shit is self-explanatory, bro. Self-explanatory. That's what it do. Hold on. This shit is self-explanatory, bro. Are you kidding me? Man, let's look at these career stats. Let's see. Dak Prescott. How many times he threw over 25 touchdowns? 1, 2, 3 times in his 9 career. Let's see in Matthew Stafford's first 9 seasons how many times he threw over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. What's his playoff record? He's 5-5. Been NFC champion. When he got with a better team with more weapons, he won the Super Bowl. Basically got with a team that had weapons like Dak Prescott had. His playoff record 2-5. Man, the jig is up, bro. This guy Dak Prescott is garbage, man. He's had way better teams than a lot of quarterbacks has had. And they talking about Jerry Jones don't put no weapons around this guy. He's basically for his career has played with Pro Bowlers on the offensive line, Pro Bowlers that's been on his skill positions. He's constantly had a 1,000-yard rusher. Matthew Stafford only had a 1,000-yard rusher one time in his stint with the Lions one time. So basically, the man played his career without a running game and a bona fide number 2 receiver, which y'all begging Dak to have. But Dak has already had those things that Matthew Stafford didn't. The man played with one weapon, no defense. The defense was good at times, but that was bottom of the league most of the time. Dak has had defense that's been ranked top 10, top 5 in different categories and in some of the big categories as far as the sacks and turnovers, especially interceptions. Man, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know Matthew Stafford over Dak Prescott. Yo, this JB the Cowboy fan. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, Cowboys.
I'm glad. I will tell you this. If there's a human breathing that I've ever met that I'm proud that took advantage of me financially, I'm proud it's the one sitting to the right. And Dak. Yeah, check.